Hey there, and what's up? My name is Aeryonna and I am here with a whole new brand idea for this channel. So I posted some videos on this channel a few years ago and I didn't keep up with it, but I am back. I am now going to make this channel all about health, fitness, wellness, and even food. Also mom life, because I am a mom of 4 beautiful, brilliant boys, but they are rambunctious, and this mom journey has been a roller coaster. So I decided to create this channel to give my insight and just kind of help other moms, new moms along the way, and just hope to create a community that we can all come together, share ideas, and just have fun. So if you are interested in any of those things, make sure you subscribe to my channel, make sure you give a thumbs up, and turn on those post notifications because I will be posting every Monday and Friday. So now that we got that out of the way, today's video is actually going to be about mom life. So I thought to go ahead and give a little bit of tips on how to get through mom life, and but my insight on what made my mom journey just a tad bit easier. And these are some things that I'm just now starting to do, and then some things that I've been doing since becoming a mom. So let's get into it. I do have my little notebook here. If I look down every now and then, it's just notes to remind me and keep me on track of what to talk about, because I like to ramble. So I have 5 tips for you to help you out on your mom life journey. And the first tip I have is the power of planning. So let me tell you, I am a planner. I love to plan. I have multiple planners. They're not even here with me now, but this is only one of them, and I have 2. But I literally plan out my entire day. I plan out meals. I plan out homeschool. It's so many things that I have decided to plan out, and it actually has helped me a lot. It's helped me to stay on track. It's helped me to be able to make sure I'm getting all the important stuff done and not just kind of winging it. So my number 1 tip for you is to plan. So the night before, or even the morning of, you can actually plan out your day, what you want to get done, and just basically like an outline of things you want to do. This helped me a lot because not only am I planning meals, but having to plan around homeschool and just household chores, it can become a lot. I caught myself actually feeling overwhelmed and stressed because obviously as a mom you have to do more than just take care of kids. You're taking care of home, you're trying to feed, you're trying to school, and it's just so much stuff, especially with children. If you're a mom and you're new to this, I'm just warning you, like, it can get overwhelming and stressful at times, but it's okay because that's a part of the journey, and the journey is so beautiful in itself. So even though I'm trying to create this video right now, I have a little one right here that is just banging on my door, screaming my name. So let's get back into it. So my number 1 tip was power of planning. So make sure you plan. Number 2 is to involve the kids. So this is one thing that I did not realize I could do. Of course, when they were younger, I really didn't involve them as much just because they're learning and they don't know how to do as much. But I did realize that actually letting them hop in and involve and even do the tiniest thing makes them feel like they're part of what I'm doing, and it actually makes them happy. So, for example, I have a 6, 4, 2, and 1-year-old. So my 6-year-old, he'll help me make meals, he'll help me do dishes, he'll help me with little household chores like let the dogs out and things like that. And then it just trickles down the line. So you can find something for each one of them to do. So my 3-year-old, he actually enjoys making juice, he enjoys making food, and washing the dishes. So it's really well to kind of involve your children, for one, because this helps them understand how to act in a way of life, like get things done. Like eventually they're going to get older and they're going to have to know these things anyway, so the younger you start, the better. And then honestly, when they're younger, they actually enjoy helping you. It's not much complaining, and it just makes things go by a little easier and takes less stress off of you. So if you can involve the kids, involve them. I know sometimes it can get frustrating because you're like, you're not doing that right, or I know that I used to be the one who wants to control things and be like, I'll do it just because I can get it done fast. But that's not the point. It's a mom journey for a reason, and if we involve them, they feel more involved with us, they feel closer, and they're also learning life skills along the way. So it's a win-win. Do you want to say hi? You're not taking that. Hi. What? No, we're not taking that. It's a game. Number 3. This is Jaja, by the way. This is my youngest one. So number 3 is food and what they eat. So I noticed being mom, I am one of those healthy moms. So I try to do the best that I can to make sure they're getting the best quality of foods and also getting vegetables and fruit. So fruit is an easy one. Kids will eat fruit like no other. But vegetables, that's the harder one to do. But I noticed the earlier you start with vegetables, the easier it is to intertwine in their meals. So this one right here, he'll eat anything that I make just because I started him off with eating vegetables mainly, and we stuck the sweets till like the very end. But my oldest, I didn't know that when I had him, so he was kind of more hard to actually get into the transition of eating vegetables. So what I just wanted to say here was the earlier you start with vegetables or fruits, the easier it is to keep going. Now also, sometimes when you make meals, I know you set it down in front of them and they're just like, I don't want that. That looks gross, or I don't like this, and that's okay, but you spent your time making that meal. So if they don't want to eat it, this is all we have. Either that, or I've heard other people say to give 2 options, but honestly, I'm not with the whole 2 option thing. Like, if I make it, like, that's what you're eating. And if you don't want to eat it, I guess you'll eat it when you get hungry. And I really had no problem. Like, of course they'll say that either they're not hungry, and sometimes they'll go and whatever they ate throughout the day earlier satisfies them until the next day. So it's really on you, but don't feel bad if you make meals and they don't want to eat it. Like, they're kids. Like, they're gonna pick and choose, first of all, when they want to eat, and as they get older, it's easier to set them down and be like, hey, this is what we're eating and it's time to eat, and all those things. And it's easier to do it as a family as well. So if you don't get a lot of family meal time in, try and add that to your schedule, because you'll see a huge difference. If they see you eating it, they're more likely to eat it as well. So another thing I wanted to touch on food is sweets. Sweets with like the dyes, the artificial colors, the artificial flavors, and just additives in general. So what we do here is actually home make a lot of our desserts. So we home make cupcakes, and we home make muffins and things like that, of that nature. And then yeah, whenever I decide to go to the store and get them a sweet, I make sure I look for the ingredients. I make sure I don't get anything with dyes, and I make sure, well, one of my children is allergic to everything, so I have to make sure like it doesn't have egg, dairy, and all these other things in it. But one thing that you can look for is basically your added sugar. Of course it's going to be sweet, and it's going to have added sugars in it in general because it's a sweet, but the lower you can get on that added sugar, the better. And then also just a lot of the candies and stuff that they have on market has a lot of dyes and stuff in it. So that can like affect their mood, that can affect their attention span, and it can just honestly just make them go crazy. So if you want to kind of steer clear from those dyes, just make sure you read the ingredient labels and you look for like red 1 or red 4 or red anything, blue 1, yellow 4. Like, it'll say the color and then it'll have like a number beside it. That's what you want to steer clear from. You don't want to add any of those in. Now there's a lot more ingredients that we can get into, but we're not going to do that today. I just wanted to come on here and tell you, as a mom, it's going to get difficult trying to pick and choose what to feed your kid, because obviously you want them to be healthy, but you're doing the best that you can, and that's all that counts. So as long as we continue to get better and we continue to just stay aware, we're going to do great, they're going to do fine, and they'll get all the nutrients and the food that they need. So moving on to my next tip, having an active lifestyle. So obviously with little ones, it's already a big deal. They run around 24/7. They're jumping off of things. They're trying to do all these flips and tricks. At least in my house with 4 boys, it's WrestleMania, it is running back and forth, basketballs, footballs, so it's a lot of movement, but that's a good thing. And so another thing that you can do is if you like to work out or you like to exercise, you can kind of intertwine that with the older kids, as far as putting on a YouTube video that has them doing exercises, or a game like the lava games and stuff like that. That'll help them also get the exercise in while you get yours in as well. And here comes another one. Shut my door, please. Shut my door. Thank you.
I take a picture.
I am taking a video. Don't bump the thing, okay? So I've had another one join us. I thought I was going to be here by myself, but it's okay. That's not how it works. Mom life. Hello. So having an active lifestyle, because I know that I like to work out and exercise, and as they were little, it was harder just because they're needy. They need attention. They need snacks. They need food. They need water or juice, whatever it is that you choose. But a way to combat that is to have everything ready. So have your snacks ready, have your toys ready, set them up, and try not to make the exercise that long. So 30 minutes, 20 minutes, you're gonna be good to go if you can get it in during that time while keeping them preoccupied. It's gonna be easier said than done, but you can make it work. Put it into a routine. They will start to understand, like, okay, this is mom's time, she's exercising, this is my time to kind of go over here and do my own thing. Another good channel on YouTube that I really like for my kids is Danny Go. Like, he has some of the best videos and they love it. They ask for it every day. So this also helps if you're doing homeschool. This gives them that exercise PE time that they need without having to like go outside or go to a gym. So just keep that in mind. Having an active lifestyle is going to help you feel better, feel less stressed, feel more energetic, along with the kids getting out all that extra energy that they have. My last and final tip for mom life is to be flexible. Like, I know I said earlier to plan. When you plan, make sure you write out your priorities. Make sure you're able to get those priorities done each and every day, because those are the main things that you need to get done during that day. But be flexible, because there will be things that come up or times that come up where your kids are just not cooperating, where you have to go and make a grocery store run, or you have to go over here and do doctor's appointments and drop this off, and all these other things that comes along with mom life and kids. So just make sure you're flexible, and it's okay if your plan doesn't go exactly how you wrote it out. As long as you get your priorities and the main things done, then you should be good to go. So let him do it. It's okay. So as far as like I do homeschool, so that's like a non-negotiable. We have to wake up and we have to do homeschool. So that's not something that I can be flexible with. I can be flexible with on the time that we do it, but it's something that has to get done. It's not something that I can just be like, oh, we're not doing it today. Hey, I need you guys to keep it down, please. So yes, so just being flexible is going to help you along the way too, because I know that at first I was, like I told you, I've always been a planner. So at first, when I first started doing this, I would, first of all, don't make your plan as hefty or create a list of things that you think you should get done. Don't fill in every single hour of the day, because for one, it's just not gonna work. Things run over, time runs over, nap times can be at different times. So you just want to make sure that you get, like I said, priorities out of the way first, and then of course have those little two or three things that you would like to get done during that day too. Now, make sure it's okay that if you don't get one of those things done, you can do it and move it to the next day. My 5 top tips are: plan, involve your kids, be okay with them not wanting to eat a meal. It's okay. Keep trying and reintroducing it. Having an active lifestyle and making sure that everybody is moving and staying healthy, and then being flexible. So just being able to move with the wind and just make sure everything stays calm, cool, and collected. As of right now, as I continue to make these videos, I plan on giving more tips that have helped me throughout my mom journey. And honestly, this mom journey thing is not over yet, and I am here. I am here to help you and just give you tips. And you see these two little ones? These are my two youngest, and they just can't seem to stay away. But if you like this video, stay tuned for more and give this a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments if this resonated, if it helped, if these are some of the things that you decided to do, and even let me know some of the things that you think helped you on your mom journey, because I would love to hear it. And again, I'm trying to create a community of just moms being able to feel comfortable and come together and just help each other on this journey. But we will see you guys in the next video. Want to say bye?
Bye.
Want to say bye? Say bye. Say bye. Bye.